Normally, I'm always looking for some sort of crossover in films, especially with films that have, like, the same director or actors. But in 21 Bridges, we got the worst crossover ever! The very opening shot of this film features the main character portrayed by Chadwick Boseman, who played Black Panther as a child. Now, before the screen even comes up, it's just black. Then it goes on to the child, and literally the third word that is said is Avenger. And I'm like, oh my god. Did we really have to start off the movie like that? If there's one thing that I can't get over with how dumb movies are sometimes, it's that anybody with at least, I don't know. I was in the army, I was in the infantry, and the last thing we were ever told to do under almost pretty much any circumstance was to flag your buddy, which means that if you have your gun or your weapon or whatever, and you are my buddy, I'm not going to point my gun over here and point it here to point it over here. What I'm going to do is point my gun over here, lower it down so I don't flag you, and then bring it back up. And in this movie, one of the main bad guys, good guys, he's got his gun and he's just like, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, could it really be that hard to get this right? Can we please get a cop movie, where multiple law enforcement agencies are not arguing who is going to take the case or work the case? In this instance, I get it because they were dirty cops. But right away, I'm thinking, here we go again. We're going to get this argument about jurisdiction. I understand it's a trope for cop movies, but man, it's not just a trope like the teenagers having sex get killed, or you got the young crazy soldier who's just out of his mind trope. You know, all the million tropes out there. The one that annoys me the most is, and I'm sure it happens in real life, and I don't get it, because if I was a cop or in law enforcement, I'm pretty sure that I would have my plate full, and I would not be going around looking for more to put on my plate, because everybody says cops are overworked, and I would not want to be a cop. It's way too much work. There's way too much risk involved. The pay doesn't equal what you have to put up with every day in the long hours, which really this movie brings into question, was the captain right at the end of the movie? Was he right to do what he did? I don't think so, because you don't sign up for that. You sign up to uphold the law, and once you start breaking the law, you're dirty. And if you don't like it, you can go do something else. You don't have to do one thing for the rest of your life. In the end, though, I actually enjoyed 21 Bridges. It had a few little things that gave it some hiccups along the way, and especially right at the beginning, when they had the Avengers reference, I was like, really? But in the end, like I said, this was a fun movie. It was good. Could have been a little longer. Hour and 41 minutes to tell this whole story. The pacing was good. I did enjoy the pacing. I just wanted a little more. They're shutting down Manhattan. They're talking about 300 kilos of coke. Like, these are big numbers. And they put it all into one little hour and 40-minute film, which was good. But this movie I enjoyed it quite a bit, and I could have used more of it. So if you enjoyed this talk about 21 Bridges from Movies Are Dumb Sometimes, please comment below what you thought about the movie. Subscribe, like, and share. Also, you can go to Twitter at MoviesAreDumbS, or on Facebook at Movies Are Dumb Sometimes, and give us a like there. And let us know what movies we should review next. Thank you. I would really like to hear your input. Go ahead and leave comments below. Tweet me on Twitter at Twitter... Okay.